Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your June 2023 astrology forecast. Now this video is for Sun, Moon, Rising Sagittarius. There will be a link down below if you'd like to book a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos. Now let's get into the month of June. Now May was pretty hectic, eclipse season, Mercury retrograde. Now all of that is done and dusted. June is, it's a bit chilled. There are some transformations and astrological movements that are impacting us, but it's not as intense as May, which is a good thing. Okay, so for you Sagittarius, know that on the 3rd, we have a beautiful full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, 3rd June, full moon, your sign. This is all about you releasing, letting go of what no longer serves you within your life. This is a full moon in Sagittarius. It is your full moon. This is about letting go, releasing anything that's holding you back for your fullest potential, your sense of freedom and adventure, because you are a Sagittarius. And during a full moon in Sagittarius, we're all craving freedom. We don't want to be stuck. We don't want to feel like we can't move. We want movement and we want freedom and we want to have an adventure through life. And this full moon is really pushing for that for you. Now on the 5th of June, we have Venus entering into the sign of Leo. And for you, this is your 9th house. Okay? So Leo is a sign basically that has to do with adventure, free spirit. So it's a good energy. And because it's in your 9th house, this is really lighting up the energy on wanting to explore, to have a good time, to really enjoy life, adventure, travel, booking trips, taking a vacation, wanting to get out there, wanting to study something deeper, higher education, thinking about learning something, picking up a book about that's philosophical and can really shift your belief systems about yourself. Whenever we're in the 9th house, which is ruled by Sagittarius, it's about anything that limits us. We want to cut loose and be set free so that we can be the best that we can be. However, this Venus is going to be in Leo in your 9th house, which you'll be working on until October of 2023. And that is because we have a Venus retrograde in the sign of Leo, which is happening for you in your 9th house. So in July, on the 22nd, Venus will retrograde, but the pre-shadow period starts on the 19th of June 2023, which will want you to reassess your beliefs, reassess your travel commitments and travel plans, higher education, what are you learning? And even if you're a teacher, this impacts you. So if you are in the field of teaching, or you're teaching people stuff or studying something, this really asks you to rethink and connect to what makes you feel passionate about the way that you learn and teach and share information. This is about really getting in touch with that energy. When it comes to legal contracts too, the 9th house also deals with that a bit. So be prepared with the Venus retrograde. Is about revising that. Venus retrogrades can cause conflict within relationships, right? Venus is about what we're passionate about, so we are motivated for passion with Venus being in Leo, and this is happening in your 9th house, so it can really make us feel passionate, so we can have conflicts with loved ones, and we need to reevaluate our sense of value and also our finances during that time. Okay, and that only starts the pre-shadow period on the 19th. Before that, it's really illuminating, it's great for traveling and so forth, but if you have to travel after the 19th, really recheck things, make sure you have finances, make sure what you're paying for, you got it ahead of time before you actually go. Everything is sorted in A-OK. Now, on the 11th of June, Pluto will retrograde. Pluto has been retrograde in Aquarius, but now will retrograde into Capricorn, which is your 2nd house of money. So since 2008, Sagittarius has been working on their money, their earned income, and their skills and talents, and they will be met with challenges when it comes to their skills, their talents, and earning money. But it was also helping you find empowerment through moving and understanding that, hey, I can earn anything I want. I can really go after the income I truly feel worthy of. So that's been happening, and you've been learning a lot of lessons. With this retrograde in the 2nd house, reevaluate, re-advise, re-look at things of the past that you've done to really boost your income, right? That's what you'll be doing. And it'll be in Capricorn, which is your 2nd house, till end of this year, early next year, right? On the 11th, Mercury moves into your 7th house. This is great for communicating with one-on-one partnerships, business, professional, friendship. You're communicating with others. You're there to listen to them, hear them out. You want to speak to people you connected to. You really are sharing information. It's great for contracts too. All right, so looking at anything you can negotiate. Mercury is how we communicate when it comes to our partnerships with others. So contracts, so if you're at work and you need to sign a contract or a lease contract, you're looking at it. 17th, Saturn will retrograde in Pisces, and this is your 4th house. Now, you've been dealing with Saturn since March 7th of 2020 when it entered into Pisces, bring structure, routine, discipline to your family, as well as your home life. Saturn here can really make things heavy at home, where you are restricted in some way. Maybe you are not connected to certain family members anymore. You'll feel that disconnect with Saturn. Saturn restricts those familial relationships and even soul family, people that you were close to emotionally, that felt like home. All of a sudden, Saturn restricted it on the 7th of March, right? And you're also finding discipline and reorganizing your home life. With the Saturn retrograde, maybe those family members, you can reconnect with them, or people that feel like soul family, find a way to connect deeper to them. You are also reorganizing and finding stability within your home. So early this year, you could have been moving home, shifting home, but Saturn is really helping you build stability within your home life. And this will continue until 2026. So understand that when Saturn is in the 4th house, it can make us feel emotionally very down sometimes, like uncomfortable in some ways, like we feel heavy emotionally, especially. And Saturn will help you with learning how to release that, to build your sense of emotional comfort no matter where you are. Now, on the 17th, 18th, beautiful new moon in your 7th house, new and fresh starts for existing relationships. You can enter into new relationships. You can partner up with someone. Really good for connection with others and offers you a new opportunity. On the 21st, the sun will move into your 8th house, 26th, Mercury in the 8th house. And this is really helping you with delving deep into your psychological pain and trauma, right? This is like get deep into the wound of things. You can feel very emotional and sensitive during this time. It's good to have someone you can trust, you can talk to. If not, get a coach, get a counselor, someone you can really share your intimate self with, someone in that nature, or even occult, because the 8th house is occult. So even if you're getting a tarot reading and astrology reading, you're getting to understand yourself a lot better and what you're experiencing. And it's also to do with money. Your partner's resources. So this is where you might be looking at a partner's resources. A partner might come into opportunities when it comes to money, or anything you've been investing yourself in energy-wise, time-wise, financially. You now can get the payout and investment back. It has to do with taxes, insurances. You can really get that. Or not even just that. Like I said, anything you've been working on where you invested, you get something back. There's a reward, but you really are delving deep, especially with Mercury in this 8th, really getting to understand the concept of your psychological self as well. On the 30th, Neptune goes retrograde in the sign of Pisces. And again, this is your 4th house. So if you had rose-tinted glasses while Neptune was direct when it comes to your new home or your new setup, or even your existing home and family members, once Neptune goes direct, reality check when it comes to family members and your home life, and see what changes you need to make. So you're like, all of a sudden, oh, maybe this place is not so comfortable. What can I do to make it feel better? It feels off. Or maybe I need to declutter. Or maybe there's information I need to find out about my lease. All of those things come through. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe, and wishing you a beautiful June.